Hey, my name is Jan, and this is Surprised by Marriage. I know I keep coming on here without Logan, but unfortunately our time to do videos together right now is very limited. But that's okay because I have something to share with the ladies again. Every now and then we come out with a digital product because that is how we make money through this ministry and that's how we keep this ministry going. So if you've ever bought something from us before, we really appreciate it. That's truly how we keep this going. So the new product is called 40 Days of Loving Your Husband. Yeah. So it is for the women, and I'm just really excited about this, and I want to share a little about the inspiration behind this. I used to be that wife who wished Logan would always do more, be better, just do more than he was doing, and maybe I was just high maintenance, or maybe that's just normal in a marriage. But I have learned that for one, I can't change him. We've talked about that all the time. You can't change your spouse. And so once I started focusing on myself and what I could do to help our marriage, things got better. I noticed that when I do small acts of love for him, that he notices. I mean, he doesn't say that he notices, but I know he notices because then he starts reciprocating, which is pretty cool. So the product is called 40 Days of Loving Your Husband. You could do it during Lent, although in Lent, the 40 days doesn't include Sundays. Or you could do it at any point. The basic idea is to do one act of love for your husband every single day for 40 days. Because hopefully you will notice a difference in your husband, and maybe that will help you be more consistent about loving your husband. I know that the times that I really am more intentional about loving Logan, that our marriage is thriving in those times. So let me just show you the 40 days. You get 5 pages of 8 cards. I'll show you. There's 5 pages. I'm sorry. The light is really... Okay. I'm sorry. The light is not the best. But you cut up these cards and you can put them in a basket, which I have over here. So here's my basket of cards. And so every day you will wake up and you will pick a card. And this one says, pick up a special treat for him at the store. And it seems like such a silly thing or such a simple thing, but I know when I do that, actually, when I do pick up a special treat for Logan at the store, it could be like a bag of M&Ms or Pringles because he loves Pringles and I never buy Pringles. But if I do that for him, he really appreciates it. But what if you're thinking, Jen, that's a great idea, but what if I pick something that I can't do that day? Well, you can just put it back in and pick another card. Or I also include a checklist in addition to the cards. Oh my gosh. Why can't I see?
Cameo.
Yeah. I'm having a hard time showing this checklist. There we go. Okay. Stop. Can you go? Seriously.
Hi everyone, I'm Logan.
Okay. Thanks. Alright, so this checklist is the same 40 challenges, so basically you can just look at it and be like, okay, I feel like leaving him a love note to find later, or choose your own thing. You can change it up, and it's flexible, which I think is pretty cool. We have a blog post where we share in details, which the link is below. You can click that to purchase it separately, or if you want to hear about a great deal, which includes another product of ours that isn't sold on our website, keep watching. But if you are actually watching this after February 14th, you might as well stop watching because the deal is no longer active. We've talked about the Catholic Mom Bundle before. We've done it twice before. This is our 3rd time, but this week, the Lent Catholic Mom Bundle is live February 10th through the 14th. So basically, you pay $25 and you get 24 digital products. So the value of that, if you're paying for all of it separately, is $333. So it really is a great deal. Even if you don't use all the products, I never use all of them because it's a little overwhelming. So you just pick a few that you know you're going to like, which I'm going to share 3 of them in a little bit. But first, I want to share you about the other thing that we're including as part of our product. So I showed you the cards and the checklist. You could buy that separately, but if you buy the bundle, you will also get these calendars that we made. If you saw our Advent challenge, you saw we had like the calendar for December with a challenge each day. It's very similar to that. We have 3 calendars, February, March, and April, and for every day in Lent, we have a challenge already assigned to those days. Lent starts on February 26th, so we have the rest of the month, and then all of March you have a challenge on each day except Sunday, and then April until Easter. So of course you could totally include your own challenges on Sunday, or just repeat one that you really like, or just do something completely different. That's up to you. But in addition to having the calendars with the challenges already on there, if you don't want to use our challenges, which that's cool, because I know a lot of men are doing Exodus 90 right now. Logan's done that before, and so I know there's a lot of rules and all that kind of stuff, and your husband's probably not eating sweets or watching TV or all those things. So you could just replace those certain ones with your own challenges, or just tweak it a little bit. Like instead of leaving his favorite candy on his pillow, I think that was one of them, then you could just leave a gift as opposed to candy, because he's probably not eating candy during Lent. In addition to those calendars with the challenges already on them, we have the blank calendars. Sorry. So all three, February, March, and April. So you can make your own challenges using ours, or make your own. I say challenges, but I also like to call them acts of love, small acts of love. We also have just a completely blank calendar with no dates or anything, so you can do your own challenge, print it out as many times as you want, and create your own challenge or whatever you want at any point of the year. If you buy the Catholic Mom Bundle, you get our cards and checklist, the 40 Days of Loving Your Husband, and you get the calendars, all the calendars I just showed you, plus 23 other products. Well, actually, it's kind of more than that, but it's 23 other contributors to the Catholic Mom Bundle, and I'm going to show you 3 of them. Okay, Valentine's Day is coming up, so Catholic All Year included a printable Valentine mega pack, and she included a bunch of different Valentines that you can print out and write on, which is pretty cool. So I just printed out one of them. This is the Spiritual Bouquet Valentine. I didn't cut them out because I printed it the wrong way, but basically on one side it says a Spiritual Bouquet for St. Valentine's Day, and on that back it says, I offered for you, and you can check a rosary, a mass, a prayer, a sacrifice, which I think is really cool, and you can actually give one to your husband or anyone in your family or everyone in your family. I thought that was pretty cool. The next thing is the Catholic Mom Vibes. She actually included 2 things. She included this family scripture spin to read. So basically, I printed out this, and then they had another page with the arrow. So you spin it, and then you can pick if you're going to read the gospel, the second reading, the psalm, or whatever that particular day. And she also includes questions to discuss with your family, which I really like this, because now that our boys are getting older, they can totally talk about what we've read. The Catholic Mom Vibes also includes this family handbook, and I'm really excited about this because it is a handbook with all different things. There's different pages for different things, like dad goals. I would be the kind of dad who, and you fill it out, or family dreams, family traditions, kid rules, like all the things. We really need to go through this with our kids and write all this down, because things have been rough lately. All right, and the last product that I'm going to show you that's included in the Catholic Mom Bundle is To Jesus Sincerely's prayer journal for Holy Week. It's called Walking Holy Week with Jesus, and I actually bought this, like the print copy, a few years ago, and it was awesome. It's a journal that you do during Holy Week, and so you get the printable version of it when you buy the Catholic Mom Bundle. Scripture, a reflection, a prayer, and then you journal, and it was really cool, and I'm excited about doing that again. Those were 3 contributors that I really liked and wanted to share. There's more that I love, but this video is probably already way too long. There are 20 other products that I haven't even shared with you, and if you want to find the details for those, you can click the link below. It's our affiliate link, so if you click through and you purchase the Catholic Mom Bundle, we get a percentage, which is greatly appreciated. If you have any questions, let me know. I'll answer them in the comments, and I think that is everything. Thanks for joining me, and I will see you next time.